All right. My take as a basic bitch suburban mom.
You're a basic bitch.
Is that Sydney Sweeney reminds me of the 90s when people could be hot.
Unapologetically.
In the 90s, she would have been a 7. She would have been competing with Cindy Crawford and all the supermodels. But now she's a 9 or a 10 in 2025 because everything has been uglified. It's communism. Like Eddie Murphy said, give a starving man a saltine and it's the best cracker he's ever had. We've just been in a desert and she is like water. Sydney Sweeney is hot in a time when you're not allowed to be hot. And also white. It's also ridiculous, you guys. These news cycles are ridiculous. Can we just go back to hot or not? Wasn't that the whole Facebook thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the original Facebook. He likes to try and memory hole that, but we know who he is deep inside his heart.
I am the founder and chairman of Facebook, but I also have a style that is completely unblockable.
This whole group of purple-haired borderline personalities is so incoherent. They'll say one day, Sydney Sweeney, stop sexualizing yourself for a minute. And then 2 days later, they're like, sex workers are heroes. They're literally so brave. Showing your cooch on OnlyFans is literally the same thing as being a fireman. These are the same people who see every coded message in an OK symbol or jeans commercial, and yet globalize the intifada and kill all white farmers needs historical context and shouldn't be taken literally. That we need to break down and give them the benefit of the doubt. But let's find mysterious codes and all of the things that are pretty, mean nothing. The overlap in terms of the people who think that Sydney Sweeney's tits are racist and the people who think that Israel should be wiped clean of all Jewish people, it's the exact same group. It's actually a perfect circle. Please make it make sense.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
You can't. It's incoherent because it's just about power and undermining the West, but I don't want to get all academic on you. Just for a minute, I will get academic on you. Nazism has become a parody. It's meaningless. The word is meaningless. Jews are Nazis. Which is the point. Radicals don't use language to communicate. They use it to emotionally manipulate people. The point of the discourse is to undermine Western values. But like I said, I don't want to get too serious. That's what my other podcast, Walk-Ins Welcome, is for, which you should be watching so that you can keep up with all of this craziness. The entire discourse is so predictable and ridiculous and pointless, and the only people who should be covering it are not news shows. Ridiculous parodies of news shows. Like ours. In case you're not keeping up with the news cycle, it went from World War III to Epstein to Sydney Sweeney.
I mean, it's no accident that Sydney Sweeney's initials are S.
Oh, come on!
So, long story short, Trump wins yet again, proving the man is Teflon. He knows how to just wait it out and spin it. The left slams her for being too hot. And being hot and enjoying it or not hating yourself for it is Nazi behavior. And the right loves her for destroying woke, but call her mid. A lot of the time, the men on the right will be like, she's mid.
You're basic.
I love when uggos who look like the dude who plays World of Warcraft in South Park are calling Sydney Sweeney mid or closeted gay men like Crowder.
What did he say?
Mid is giving just have sex with men. The right will crack me up because they'll be like, Sydney Sweeney is killing woke. No. She's just revealing that it's been defanged and declawed, and now we have domesticated woke. It's like a hairless cat no one is allergic to, and everyone thinks is ugly, but no one can say it. So they just ignore it, and every once in a while, it'll hop in your lap and try to get your attention, and you'll dutifully pet it, but be creeped out by how weird its skin feels and how ugly it is, and then find some excuse to stand up. That's woke now. We didn't cover it, but it was referred to us by many of you. Just a few weeks ago, Sydney was selling her bath water. It was mixed into a limited edition soap made by men's natural body wash brand Dr. Squatch, which does not seem very hygienic, but dudes are gross. But her market share, I think that brand sold pretty much immediately after that. And then I'm not sure, I have to fact check that, but then the American Eagle stock soared. She's like a Capitalism is always winning. What are these TikTokers who see all the Nazi coded language everywhere and think that it's just like this secret messages that are being snuck into these ads? How do they think these ads get made? Do they think it's like a bunch of dudes in a boardroom in Nazi costumes being like, we're going to hide all this Nazi coded language in this Sydney Sweeney ad? And everyone's like, sounds great. Like these people are very online. That the people who are in these boardrooms are not very online. If we've learned anything from the past decade, it's that. They imagine John Hamm in a boardroom going, Nazis! Am I right, guys? But really, it's just John Hamm in a boardroom, and he's like a hot chick in jeans, and the slogan is, I've got good genes. And everyone's like, wow. Jim, brilliant. Brilliant, Jim. You are on fire. Where'd you come up with that, buddy? On the golf course? You are cooking. And Jim's like, cooking? Wait, I've got another one. Let her cook.
Perfect.
Oh, for that WNBA campaign? It's brilliant, Jim. Brilliant. You need to go golfing more often. I go every day. I know. If we could only go twice a day. I just imagine all these guys still just golf together and talk about tits. Here's the thing. They weren't wrong to think that Gen Z would only take that let her cook exactly in the way it's intended as let her do her thing, because they're definitely not going to take it like I should be in the kitchen, since none of them know how to cook. No one in Gen Z cooks anymore. They're going to take it exactly in the way it was intended, so don't worry.